Have you ever found yourself doing something you know you have to do, but you don't enjoy doing them? Maybe there was a time you enjoyed it, but now you don't know why you're even doing it, and you've lost love for it. I think most of us have been in that situation at some point. We feel like we're on autopilot, going through the motions and just doing things, maybe out of habit or from a sense of duty. We miss that thrill and satisfaction that came with doing something that we love when we are stuck doing supposedly boring tasks. Some time ago, I wrote a poem after a long period of never writing a poem. It reminded me of how I used to love writing poems. You could meet me 30 minutes before an event and tell me to write a poem for it, and I will come up with one. This moment also made me ask myself, can I bring back that love and joy that I felt then into the things I do now? Things like designing, writing articles, doing my laundry, or meditating in a noisy neighborhood. Well, after some digging, I found my answer, or should I say, answers. I believe these answers will help you not only discover but create passion and excitement in your activities and help you live a life with more control over your happiness. Now, this is not a step-by-step guide or a process-oriented stuff. Instead, I will be giving you options and approaches to pick from, so you can try which works for you. Before I start listing these options though, it's beneficial to know two things first. Number one, what it means to enjoy something. While there are many definitions of enjoy something online, I narrowed my search down to the word joy, and here is a good definition I found. Joy is a feeling of keen delight and satisfaction, and it can be found in any activity. To enjoy something is to feel content, fulfilled, and truly happy with that thing. Two things to notice here. Number one, it is a feeling, and number two, it can be found in any activity. What this means is that joy or enjoyment is not conditional to a specific activity or event. It could be found in anything, be it simple or be it complex. And understanding this sets the ground for one thing. You can find joy even in the most mundane tasks. The second thing to know is this. What do you enjoy doing? When we engage in activities that bring us joy, our brain releases a feel-good hormone that is associated with pleasure and reward, called dopamine. This surge of dopamine not only enhances our mood but motivates us to continue engaging in an activity for hours. So ask yourself, what do I enjoy doing? What brings me so much joy that I could spend hours on it? For some people like me, it is playing games. I could play games for hours because it challenges me and I know that I can overcome these challenges with time. So think about what you enjoy doing. Knowing this sets the foundation for some and not all of the approaches we are going to be sharing. So with that, let's get into it. Approach 1. Finding the connection. One of the ways you can enjoy something you don't want to do is to find a connection between it and something you enjoy doing. This involves you reflecting on what aspect of the enjoyable activity brings you joy. Some of us enjoy an activity because of the sense of accomplishment that comes with it. Others, it might be because it's a creative outlet. While for some, it is for social interaction. Once you identify these points or elements of connections, look for ways to incorporate them into the boring tasks that you want to do. For example, I don't usually feel compelled to polish my shoe the night before work. I find it stressful. However, after attaching a feeling of accomplishment to it, I've been able to do it before I go to bed. And to be honest, I've been enjoying it. Approach 2. Gamifying what you do. In this approach, you are turning daily tasks into quests, similar to main and side quests in games. When we play games, some tasks or stages drive the storyline or progression. These are called main quests and they are essential for advancing in games or unlocking new stages. Additionally, there are side quests that you can do that don't necessarily contribute to the progression of the storyline, but they provide rewards that will be beneficial in playing the game. To do this in the real world, divide your daily tasks into two, main quest and side quest. For example, completing a main quest will be making progress on a project or an online course, while completing a side quest would be something like reading a book, complimenting a stranger, or paying for someone's lunch. One of the beauty of this approach is you get to reward yourself upon completion of this quest with something you actually enjoy. The joyful feeling you get from doing what you enjoy then overflows into your next activity and gives you the energy to continue doing it. So gamifying your approach can give more fun and excitement and make your tasks more enjoyable. Approach 3. Having a benefit or improvement mindset. Our mind plays a significant role in how we perceive tasks. When it comes to enjoying activities, we can shift our mind in two directions. One is the benefit mindset, which focuses on the benefits of completing a task, such as skill development, personal growth, a clean room if you are cleaning your room, or the sense of achievement that comes with it. By focusing on the benefits of an activity, you can cultivate a more positive attitude towards the task. However, it is advisable to do this for short-term exercises that you can see the benefits immediately. For long-term exercises, you can shift your mindset in a different direction, which is the improvement mindset. This is when you are doing a task with a conscious effort to be better at it. You are not expecting it to be fun, rather you are aiming to be perfect at it. This is common with people who are learning musical instruments. With the improvement mindset, you are completely immersed in your tasks and not worrying whether it is boring or not. The last approach is a mind-blowing one I actually discovered, and it is this: plan to have fun. During my research, I saw this statement by Barbara Fredrickson, a social psychologist at the University of North Carolina and author of the book Positivity. She says, when you are young, other people orchestrate your enjoyment of life. Your parents keep you entertained, and in college or school, your friends make sure you are okay. But after that, the scaffolding of having a good day is taken away, and nobody is telling you how to provide that for yourself. And it's so true. For most of our lives, our idea of having a good time has been created by others, and it is kind of hard to break away from it. But you can, by simply planning to have fun, by intentionally planning activities that brings you happiness. Funny thing is that people unknowingly do this sometimes. We go for parties or hangouts and unconsciously program ourselves to have fun, regardless of the activities we find at the venue. So, a good way to be intentional about this is by scheduling activities that bring you happiness. Find something that makes you happy or gives you enough positive energy. Look at news you screenshotted on your phone and let them crack you up. Listen to stand-up comedy. Play your favorite song from some years ago. Plan to be happy. Now, as we come to the end of this video, I would like to point out something. While it may seem challenging to enjoy the mundane things or just anything, it is indeed possible with the right approach. You just have to be willing to try out different strategies and mindsets. You also have to remember something, that the power to change your day or the power to enjoy something rests with you. So next time you face a task that feels daunting, remember that you have the power to make it a rewarding experience. Remember, you've got this. See you next time. Salud.